Go yard. I got so much motherfucking design on right now.
Hi, my name is Ikefina Justice, and you are welcome to Outbox Entertainment. Alright, today in the building we have a great man. He's an entrepreneur. He's one of the best hype man we have here in Nigeria, Southeast to be precise. He's to some ladies he's known as your favorite tall boyfriend. Yes, and then to a whole lot other person he's actually known as Kingsley Focus. Kingsley Focus. I'm talking about no other person than Slym Shady himself. Slym, you are welcome. How do you feel today?
I feel great. I feel good. Good. That's just that.
All right. Can we get to know you better? What's your real name?
My name's Chukwuneka Augustine.
All right. It's trivia time, guys. So I'm going to be asking you a couple of questions. So be sincere as much as possible. Honesty, Slym.
Okay.
Honesty. Honesty. All right. Let's go. So football or music? Then, if you go for football, who was the captain of Super Eagles when Nigeria won African Cup of Nations in Tunisia in 1994? Right, if you go for music, who is the first Nigerian artist to sell out O2 arenas?
Do you know I was born in 1994? So
I don't.
I'll go for music.
History. Okay, music. So who was the first person to sell out O2 arenas?
Yo, big ways.
I had something deep. Something was just telling me this guy will get this thing.
Why?
He's a fucking hype man. So
It's my side now. So
all right. The next one I'll ask you. Although I feel like I know the answer. I feel like I know what you would answer to this. But let's kick off. So the next question: movie night indoors or night out?
movie night, anytime. Movie night.
Movie night.
Yeah.
Guy, you're a hype man.
Yes, I'm outside most of the time. So if I'm going to spend time with somebody or just want to chill and stuff, I like to be indoor because I'm outside most of the time.
Does this necessarily mean that you are introverted, kind of, but your nature of work actually exposes you in that space where you just have to love everybody?
100%.
So you're introverted.
100%.
Wow, we're going to discover more. All right, I'm going to ask you: local or intercontinental dishes?
Local dishes, man.
Why local?
Crazy thing is, I don't know how to eat new stuff. So it's going to take a whole lot of recommendation from people I can see that have eaten it before with a big scale for me to be able to, taste a couple of new stuff that I'm seeing with my eye. True story, I went to a restaurant in Lagos. I think it was like my first time in Lagos then. And they brought the menu. I swear, I didn't understand one single thing on the menu.
Like for real?
Yeah.
Lagos, Nigeria.
Yes.
There was no jollof fries. There was no like.
No, there was no jollof fries.
Like
none of
other
those
local dishes.
It was like very big.
Intercontinental dishes throughout.
So I just called. I started like wasting time on top of it because I was like really hungry. And I'm not that kind of person that wants to come and form. Give me number 7 and number 8. Now I called the waiter. I said, please, which one is rice and stew here?
Honestly speaking, you just have to go for the one you know.
Yeah, you get. So I could have, by the images and the pictures on there. I said, okay, I want to try this one because I've never eaten it before. I don't like to take that kind of risk. It's my tummy. I really care about things that go in.
Exactly.
So I just said, please, which one is rice and stew? And then he said, okay, he already explained to me, okay, it's not really like that. But then there's like basmati rice. That was my first time having basmati rice. Which one is basmati? And I said, hey, don't worry, it's just like white rice and blah blah blah. I'm like, okay.
Don't get confused tomorrow when you find yourself in an intercontinental restaurant.
But then that's me. Some other person would, use the opportunity to eat every single thing they've
and explore new things and then end up purging when it gets to the house.
It's just like the first time I had amala. I think I swore I was never going to eat that because it didn't look good to me in the eye.
But when you had a taste of it,
I had it, it was all different. I am the one now trying to talk people into eating it. I'm like, just taste that first. So that's me. So
indirectly, you're trying to say you would choose local dishes over intercontinental dishes anywhere.
Yes.
We find people they cook better food for you. Let's move forward. All right. So I'm going to ask you the next question. If you are to choose anywhere in the world to spend your vacation, where would that be? One place you would want to be for vacation?
If I say Paris, then that's peer pressure because I've really not given this like a really long thought. Okay. Well, I wouldn't want to say Paris because that's just like what everybody says. Or what you
Everybody.
see, or you see people say in the movies, oh, I'm going to marry and whatever the case may be. But I don't know. I won't lie. I've never really given it that deep thought.
All right, I'm gonna ask you a next question. So, what is that thing that makes you extremely uncomfortable when you're around people?
I don't really like. It makes me uncomfortable when a girl wants to try to dance away. If I don't know it. Or generally, just the whole dance thing.
I don't understand. Let me ask you. So, if a girl that is really your spec walks up to you in a club and wants to have a dance with you, you will reject the person because you don't know the person.
If I won't talk inside, I'm not even comfortable. I'll just be shaking from down to up.
For real?
Yeah.
If the girl is your spec.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you the next question. What has been your biggest screw up in a relationship? The biggest screw up so far in a relationship?
It was too good to be true.
Okay, it was
too good to be true.
How?
Like, okay, I don't think I'm using the right statement, but you know, I wasn't sure what she was seeing where I was, so I became scared.
Okay.
Because you know, it wasn't like I really had the money or as in my future was so bright at that time.
Okay.
Compared to that, I was just compared to now. So how she was like still with me, supporting me, all over me, was scary.
But that's like what every guy wants.
Exactly.
A very supportive.
Yeah, that is what I wanted. Don't get me wrong.
But you became insecure.
I was just insecure of my own self. You get me? So I was just scared. I would keep looking at her. I'm like, are you sure you know what you're doing?
Are you sure you know what you're doing? Ladies, are you sure you know what you're doing?
Yeah,
you're dating somebody that...
Well, I was like really young and everything though. But you know, I tried to talk to her about it, you know, later on. But I at some point I was you know, I was just looking at myself and saying,
So you ruined that relationship because you felt like you weren't good enough.
I didn't ruin it per se, but you know, I felt like she saw my actions at the time. Like maybe I was trying to avoid her and everything, which I really did because like I was asking myself a lot of questions and that affected it to some certain point. I mean, we were still friends for a very long time and everything, but you know, at the time we didn't really have enough time to build up or wanted to build up until she left, and then she wasn't comfortable with, you know, the whole long distance relationship. And that was it.
Oh, it led to a long distance relationship.
Yeah, and then she wasn't really comfortable with it because, you know, the time we could have used to build, you know, like a stronger bond and everything, I was using it to question my nonsense self. So yeah, I really did. I'll take all the blame.
Alright, moving forward, what is your biggest embarrassing moment?
You know, I was trying to. It was a gathering, so I was trying to make way because like the crowd was much, so I was trying to make way to go to the front. I think it was an audition or something. I don't know, but I know some people did there plenty.
Okay.
Bunch of youths and everything. So, you know, while trying to cut through the crowd,
okay,
and you know, I had my hand out like this, and then somebody was coming out. The guy was coming out from full force, and then the force pushed my hand and I landed on the girl's bum bum. And you know, it wasn't like he left immediately. It was definitely what was.
Yeah, because you were in shock.
I wasn't in shock because the person pressed me and then there was like another person. So you get
because of the crowd.
Yes.
Your hand got stuck on somebody's butt.
And it was soft shell. And then the girl wasn't having it at the time. Like it was like reflex. It was like and then chicken out.
Hold on, sorry. Sorry, you.
Yeah. So
how hard was it? Was it soft? Was it hard?
The one was
painful?
soft. I was not going to
No,
lie.
the slap.
The slap hurt, for goodness sake. Like she was, like I said, she was not having it because she was already having like a bad day, and this was going to just like cup already full.
And you're not like going to blame her because it's kind of a reflex.
Yes,
because she
I
didn't really know.
wasn't going to blame her. But,
Assuming she took a look first to get to know who actually tapped her butt. Probably should have like.
I don't think
But
she was not having
a
it
reflex.
because no, that wasn't the end of the story. If that was the end of the story, I could have easily moved on, right? But you know, the slap happened and then she turned and like, you know, women now, the rest now followed, and then I had people gathering and looking.
She decided to create a scene.
Like, Baba, after waiting sub now, where did they? So So how do I start explaining to people this whole thing I just explained to you right now?
Okay, that's embarrassing. All right, I'm going to ask you this like the second to the last question. So it goes this way. Among the three major contenders for presidency in Nigeria, who would you pick to run your private business? Let me take it again. Among the three major contenders for your you actually had three options here.
P2B.
Why P2B?
P2B.
Why P2B?
I don't know about P2B.
Why, like, you should have a reason why you're choosing P2B.
The reason why every other Nigerian is choosing P2B is why I'm choosing P2B.
Exactly. I would go for P2B any day, anytime, guys. P2B.
If even the cameraman, if you wait, who would you choose? I mean, we're not trying to make this like an emotional display for anything, but I mean.
So you go for P2B,
Yeah.
Other than Atiku and Tinubu?
I don't know,
because they were like
even if my father was there to play
P2B. Your father?
Yeah.
He didn't hear that.
Again, he said if I would choose somebody to run my business.
Yes.
Right? That's the question. Right? So if my father was
But you choose P2B over your father
to run my business.
Yes.
Yes.
What if your father was
his
to
business
be
is not but he's not.
What if he was to be a very good business tycoon?
But he's not. I know why I give the example.
He won't see this, trust me. Alright, your very last question, and that would be the end of today's episode of Outbox Entertainment.
Why?
So,
How we feel this one is going to the house. This is like why I'm stretching it.
not necessarily. The question goes this way. What is the most ridiculous lie you've ever told a woman?
Hey! Lie. I don't lie, you. I don't think I don't lie to women. But like wait, don't get me wrong. I don't lie.
Come off it, bro.
I'm not playing. When I think I would lie is maybe when I'm trying to get a number.
Ladies, are you hope you're listening?
Which is going to be like which rarely or never happens, but whenever I gather courage to do that, it's a bunch of I just mix plenty nonsense. I don't know what I'm talking about. Which most times they catch me.
But at the end point you end up getting the number.
Most times I don't.
Most times you don't.
I mean, basically, I think I've tried, working up to get a number. I think maybe 3 or 4 times for my life, and those 3 or 4 times, it never really works out the way it plays out in my head because I end up just stuttering and saying crap. That's why I say I lie. Because I mean, that thing is hard though. Come to think of it. I don't know if you do it though, but how do people do it? After hello, my name is, what next do you do?
Seriously,
yes.
Answer my question. What's the ridiculous lie you've ever told a woman? One. I need one, just one. One ridiculous lie. One.
Okay, this one happened most recently. I was like in an uncomfortable situation.
Okay. How uncomfortable?
Yeah?
How uncomfortable?
Very uncomfortable. And I lied I was going to have a shower. When I told the person, let me shower, so let me come and see you.
I can't believe this.
I swear.
Come again.
I mean, you just told someone, oh, I'm in my shower, I'm in the shower, I'm coming. Give me a moment. And I got there, and then it was an uncomfortable situation. I said, I'm coming, I need to go shower, because I'm just coming. I'm like, when I went home, and then she was telling me about it, did you say you're going to have a shower? Then I highlighted my earlier message. I'm like, oh shit.
I just fucked up. Alright, Slim. It was really nice to have you here today on Outbox Entertainment. Hope you had fun.
Yeah, I had a good time.
Are you sure?
I'm still smiling. I wasn't really smiling like this when I started off, but I'm smiling.
That's the aim. So, what do you have to tell your viewers?
Alright, guys. Well, thank you so much for always supporting and keep watching Outbox Entertainment. Keep supporting around Slym Shady. Keep doing you. Go with your PVC. And what? Be outside.
Alright guys, we've come to the end of today's episode of Outbox Entertainment. Hope you had fun. I had fun, and trust me, Slim here had so much fun too. So remember to follow, like, and subscribe all our social media platforms. By all our social media platforms, I mean our Instagram, our Facebook, our Twitter, and our YouTube. Thank you so much for being part of today's talk. See you.
I got so much motherfucking design on